I want to discuss with you guys tonight business. All right. Now, a lot of people, all right, young adults these days, um, they're fascinated with the idea of becoming successful. They're fascinated with the idea of wealth, and constitute success as, nice cars, nice home, et cetera, et cetera. But a lot of people don't understand yet how it is that they can generate success or how they can create success. Now, let me explain something to you guys. All right. When it comes to success, when it comes to a business that is successful, any business can be successful. All right. In fact, a business is only as successful as the owner operator. All right. No business in the world is more lucrative essentially than another business. The business is dependent, all right, on the operator, on the individual controlling that business, all right, the regulatory matters, the financials, the entire aspect of it, all right. For example, a person like myself, all right, I can generally take any type of business as long as it's within a niche that I enjoy and make it successful, make money out of it. And that's because of me. That's because of my capabilities as an individual to operate a business. Okay? There is no, holy grail of companies out there. Now, there's multi-million dollar, landscaping businesses, financial businesses, grocery stores, because at the end of the day, it comes down to your objectives and your mindset. All right. Now, for example, me, let's take the example of a lawyer. All right. Let's say I was a lawyer. What would Reza do if he was a lawyer? Okay, if Reza was a lawyer, and just to let you guys know, what I'm discussing right now is basically an excerpt out of Business Mastery that gets launched in January. Of all the questions we ask, well, my cabinets are empty. My cabinets are not empty. My cabinets are empty, so nosy people like you can ask questions. Anyways, this is an excerpt out of Business Mastery. So for the individuals that want to know what Business Mastery is, it's this. Okay? So basically, if I was a lawyer, all right, if I was a lawyer, how would I approach it? And I have quite a few friends who are lawyers, and I got to lecture them on this too. All right. Now, if I was a lawyer, I would probably work for a couple years maximum and right away start thinking about launching my own law firm. Why? Because it is a lot more lucrative to have multiple lawyers underneath me and me generating a percentage off of all of them. All right. Why? Because I'm an entrepreneur. All right. I always look at things on a different scope. Now, for you guys, if you want to launch a successful business, all right, here is how you should start it. The first thing you have to do is, if you want to launch a business that's successful, before taking a look at the success rate of the companies around you, all right, which basically, encompass that niche, you have to see if you have passion for this business. If you don't have passion, it's going to be a failure. I can guarantee you that. Let me just stop you right there. If any of you are involved in any sort of work, anything that you're launching, a company, a business, if you don't have passion for it, just stop. Stop. All right? Because it's not going to at all work. All right? And the reason it's not going to work is because you're going to have no dedication to it. All right? You're going to have no dedication to it. You're not going to have a commitment to it, and you're going to treat that business as a chore, not as a gift. You're going to wake up every single morning dreading going to work, and you're only going to go to work because of the monetary factor, not because you enjoy what you're doing. Now, if you don't enjoy what you're doing, here is what you're not going to do. You're not going to look to expand. You're not going to look to develop. You're not going to look to research. You're not going to look to do any kind of major marketing and implementation of new ideas. All you're going to do is essentially take that bare bone business that you're currently in Get it to a comfort level where it may just be paying for your bills or paying for your bills and giving you an extra $3,000, $4,000 a month, and that's it. You're going to plateau on that business because you don't have passion. You don't love it. If you don't love it, you're not going to want to better that business. So naturally, the business is just going to become stagnant. It's going to plateau and become stagnant. All right. Ultimately, what's going to happen is you're either going to become sick from working in that business, you're going to age, and your body's going to hurt depending on what kind of company you're working for, and you're just going to let it go, bank on some kind of retirement. And this is the vicious cycle of entrepreneurs as well. There's a lot of entrepreneurs out there that they're in this vicious cycle that they can never get out of, because when they get into a business or a business idea, they only get into it because someone recommended that business to them, someone hyped up that business for them, or someone basically forced them into doing it. A parent, for example, a lot of Middle Easterns, Indians, East Indians, West Indians, their parents say, well, if you're not a doctor or a lawyer, you're a failure. So these individuals get forced into these occupations, all right, without having passion for it. And eventually this system breaks for them and they're stuck in this horrific path. What you gotta do is, if I always mentor people and I always teach them this, all right? This is how I teach individuals who ask me, well, Reza, I want to launch a business. I want to be an entrepreneur. How can I do it? My first advice is this. My first question is this. What do you love? What do you absolutely adore? If I said right now, for example, Cam, if I give you one, anything right now, you could do anything you want this second, and it is going to be the most amazing thing in your life. What is it going to be? Now, whatever answer they give me, I tell them, that's what you're passionate about. Now, you got to take what you're passionate about, write it down in the center of a piece of paper. This is how you start, all right? So here's the question you ask yourself. You say, what am I in love with? Okay? What am I in love with? I'm in love with this specific subject. All right. Now I write that in the center of a blank piece of paper. Now that becomes my brainstorm or my flow chart. It's my brainstorming chart. I write down what I'm passionate about the most in the middle of a piece of paper. And once I've done that, so let's say, for example, I'm passionate about cars. I love cars. I could spend every single day, okay, every single day I could spend around cars, never be bored, never be tired. That is what I'm passionate about. So I'm going to write that in the center of the paper. And then what I'm going to do is two different things. I'm going to cut that paper in half with a line. I'm going to draw a line on it. On one side, I'm going to write all of the different companies, corporations that exist that have to do with cars. On the other side, I'm going to write all of the different occupations that exist related to cars. When I'm done, I'm going to have the name cars, and around it, encompass all around this, multiple different opportunities and niches that I can participate in or get involved in as a businessman or a worker that will essentially bring me into the industry that I'm passionate about. All right. Once I have this list, I can now go and start narrowing it down. Now, if I'm an entrepreneur that loves business, all right, these guys are so annoying. They don't see how fast I blocked them. If I'm a business individual and I'm focused on the entrepreneurial side, all right, what I'm going to do is start narrowing it down on both sides, all right, on both sides of what exactly it is that I want to do. All right. It's okay. Don't worry about those haters. Those haters, if they want, they can find me. And if there's really a hater out there that wants to find me, I've got a nice Kimber 1911 that they can deal with. And I'm not afraid to use it. Idiots. Anyways, I find out exactly what's around me that I like. All right. And I pick one of those subjects about on the niche that I want to get into. All right. From there is where you start to develop your business. All right. You gotta focus on that business that you want to start as a hobby, almost like it's your pastime, like you love doing it. You understand what I mean? When you get involved into it, you can't get into a business with the thought that you're only there for the money. You gotta be there because you love it. You want to expand on it because you have all these ideas. So like I said, when people ask me, how do I start a business? The first thing I tell them right off the bat, all right, is find what you're passionate about the most, draw it or write it down in the center of a piece of paper. Around it, write down all the different industries within that sector. Pick one that you love and that's where you pursue. So let's say out the cars, you picked out performance. There's performance shops out there, all right? Now let's continue. So now that you've identified what aspect of your passion you are passionate about the most. So now look at it. You've narrowed it down to what you're passionate about the most in your life, all right? Then you've gone ahead and narrowed it furthermore down into what's the most passionate and the most awesome aspect of your passion. So now you're in love. All right, now you're in love. This is no longer a job, baby. This is fun for you. Now you're looking to start getting paid for basically what you would do for free. All right? Think about it. So now we picked out performance, auto performance parts, right? We love it. The guy loves it. Now what do? You start investigating that niche. You go within your area and you find, all right, all of the companies related to automotive performance. Okay? You start doing an investigation on their name, colors of their logos, the suppliers they use, and from there on, you go ahead, you do your investigation, spend 2-3 months, investigate everything those companies do, and what you do is offer everything they offer, add a bit more to it, drop your price by 20%, all right? And launch a major invitational event when you launch your company and do free giveaways, all right? You see, to build a successful business, like I said, you need to be passionate. You need to love it. Love what you do. See me? I work 20 hours a day, but I don't work 20 hours a day. I'm having fun 20 hours a day. I love what I do. I wake up, I trade the markets, I talk to my followers. Everyone loves it. We're all having a good time. All right? That's why I'm successful. So what you do again is if you want to be a successful individual, if you want to be an entrepreneur that launches a company that makes sense and makes money, any company in the world can make money, anything. But what you gotta do is you gotta find what you're passionate about. Find within that sector what aspect of it you're passionate about the most. Go do industrial aspects. So what I would do is then I would go look at all of the automotive performance shops around my area. So A, B, C, D, 4 of them I find, right? I take a look at all of their product lines by frequently visiting them. And I create a list of every single product that they offer. All of them combined. And I start asking them questions like this. First thing you gotta do is find out who supplies them. See, they're all getting supplied by somebody. And let me teach you how you do that. Because nobody wants to give out their secrets. But this is how you get it. Alright? This is how you get it. You go to the owner. First thing you do is say, I want to speak to the owner. Never speak to staff. I want to speak to the owner. When you speak to the owner, just talk like this. I just moved in the area. Alright? I have a massive group of individuals, my friends, maybe 50, 60 friends, and we're heavily involved in the car industry. All right. In fact, we're building a race team, blah, blah, blah. Now we're looking for someone to work with and buy all of our parts from. We don't like going to multiple places. We only like to go to one place, have a good, good relationship with them. But the issue is we also want to make sure we get quality parts. Is your parts from China? Right away, he's going to say no. Okay. Who's your supplier? If you don't mind me asking, I need to know who your supplier is, because I'm not gonna purchase parts if I don't know where they're coming from. We have an order right now for 100 steering wheels. We need them by next week. And the last guy totally screwed us over. All right. He ordered them. They were all junk. I had to return them. I lost some money on them. Who's your supplier? So just so we can make sure we get quality products. He's going to give it to you, because now you've implanted in his head a massive sale, continued sale, and that you want to only work with him. He's going to reveal his supplier. So you start getting all this information from all the CEOs of all the companies around you. Then you take their prices. Okay? Then you take their prices. You create your business. All right? You create the business by basically taking all of the top companies within that sector around you, throwing them in a blender, and making your company a Frankenstein version of theirs. Hey, Cody, what's up, buddy? My buddy, Clever Investor, Real Estate Genius, is in the house, inviting some followers to watch us fire. Thank you very much, Cody. If you guys are interested in real estate, go check out Cody Sperber, the Clever Investor. He's one of the top real estate investors in the world, probably. So check him out. Thanks a lot, brother. So, guys, share the feed. Everybody take a second minute to share this feed, all right? Just share the feed. So then you've built your company, you've built your product line or your offering based on what the top guys around you are offering. See, now on a business level, you're not lacking anything. Case in point, mentor tips. Why have I come out of nowhere and basically went like this to the competition? I did this. I went to all my competition. I found out what everybody offers. I added all of it to my product list and then some. So now you've got all the products the competition offers. So no one offers something you don't. Right off the bat, you've got that secured. Nobody can offer something you don't. Boom, taken care of. Now comes the price. You go and find out what the lowest price is on each product when you average it out through all of them, and you knock just enough percentage off that you're still making money. You're not getting rich off of it, but you're making money. All right? On some products, breaking even. See, the point is to scare your competition into messing up and breaking their own business. The point is to become the household name, like Mentor Tip says. It's not right off the bat about making money. It's about establishing. So once you've gone ahead and established that, establish yourself as the guy that's got all the products and he's cheaper than everybody else, all right? The next thing you do is very simple. You gotta take 5 to 10 grand, and instead of investing that into useless and advertising on Google, on internet, whatever, you go ahead and you launch an event, an invitational event, and you invite everyone there is, and you put $5,000 to $10,000 worth of material or worth of products as a giveaway. All right, you gotta make that sacrifice. All right. By doing that, now you've established yourself as the new guy on the block that has everyone's product line, cheaper than everyone, and you brought everyone into your store and let them know that by having a 5 to 10K giveaway. You're going to spend 5 to 10,000 bucks to get massive recognition within your niche. This is how I can close down any business that competes with me, because I pursue the art of war when it comes to business. All right. Now, some of the key things to understand when it comes to logos, never go with, rough colors like reds and blacks. Stick to lighter colors. All right. Stick to lighter colored logos. If you're going to build a business, make sure the business name's domain name is available. Always make sure the domain name is available and it's a .com. Absolutely do not engage in a business name if the domain name is not available. You can argue with me as much as you want, but the world marketing stage has changed to the online industry. It is no longer about hard marketing. It's about online marketing. All right. Cody Sperber knows all about that. I know all about that. All right. And you want a .com. Because a .ca, .net, .org, .biz, they don't work. They're not as powerful. They don't have, domain authority the way that a .com does. Me, I won't even name a company if the .com is not available. I'm not kidding you. Look at all my companies, every single one of them. MentorTips.com, right? AlphaCoreNutrition.com. FXTimes.com. Even my brokerage was CapitalTrustMarkets.com. Everything. CleverInvestor.com. Right? CleverInvestor.com, Cody's company. You don't engage in any business unless that domain name is available. Alright? So you get the domain name. Now, another thing I'm going to teach you guys to do is this. Alright? Listen to this very carefully because it's going to be valuable. Let's say your company is called, all right, wolfsquad.com. All right, Wolf Squad is your company. All right. Okay, this guy just made an example. Pip God. All right. So let's say your company is called Pip God, and this guy, I've been to his mentor tips, but it costs too much for me. Crazy. $97 costs too much for you. Let's say your company is called Pip God. All right. Pipgod.com. So here's how you do it. All right. You gotta go and buy at least 20 domains. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Don't just write nonsense. This is what made me a multimillionaire. This is what makes guys like Cody, me, Andy, Agent Steven, all of us fucking multimillionaires. Alright? So stop fucking doing this and writing nonsense. You're getting free advice from a multimillionaire. So listen. Alright? Or I'll just go back to drinking my beer and relaxing tonight and making over $1 million a month without giving you guys any advice. I don't need to, alright? So listen. Fucking pay attention before I come to the camera and smack a couple people around. Alright? Just listen. You go and buy around 20 fucking domains. It's going to cost you about $9.99 each. If the name of your company is PipGod, you go right away. You buy PipGodReview.com, PipGodPerformance.com, PipGodCars.com, ILovePipGod.com, LovingPipGod.com, PipGod is the best.com. Fucking yay, PipGod.com. You're creating multiple domains with your company organically inside of them. You're going to buy templates from ThemeForest, all right, for about $50. You're going to take that template and slap it on every single one of these sites and change the theme. I hope you're taking notes because I'm not going to repeat this shit after. All right? In the meta tags or the title of the subject of the title of the website, each title is going to have PipGod hyphen something else in it. So the way you do it, let me see if I have a pen and paper here. Let me show you. Hold on a second. I'm just going to write in the back of this checkbook because I don't have anything else to write. So let's say the company is called PipGod. All of your meta tags and the titles of your website should be like this. Watch. Let's say the site is called, the extra domain is called carpipgod.com. So you put car hyphen PipGod hyphen cars hyphen performance. Let me show you. So all of your subject lines are going to look like this. See how there's a hyphen, but PipGod is in there? All right? and PipGod is in there, that is going to create an organic result for your domain. So now you got 20. I love you, Cody. Thanks for coming on here, baby. Just to let you guys know, Cody Sperber, my good buddy, he even helped me and Cody have bounced ideas back and forth. He's giving me some ideas. This guy, we're clever marketers, and I'm being honest. We're some of the best marketers in the world, and we're giving you advice. So if Cody's on here, if I'm on here, my net worth is well over 30 million now. I keep saying 25, well over 30 million. But anyway, that's irrelevant, all right? So you create these domain names. Now, what are you doing by creating 20 domain names? It's going to cost you about $400 for all these domain names. But now you've created authority all over Google. All right. You are on the front 2 pages of Google all over the place. Multiple websites, all owned by you. All right. All owned by you. And essentially, you have the option now of having people leave you reviews. So you go, all right, you go and you create, for example, a giveaway, all right, a giveaway, $50, $100 giveaway of a product. The way you enter the competition is to write a review for us. Here are all the websites you're eligible to write a positive review. PipGod, I love PipGod.com. PipGod is the best.com. PipCarReviews.com. Reviews of PipCar.com. Now, you've got all these people that are in love with you, giving you all these crazy positive reviews on 20 different pages. You own your industry now. You came out of nowhere. You did your analysis on all the companies, took all their product lines, found out who their supplier is, went to the same supplier, you're offering all the products at 10 to 20% cheaper, and now you have completely smothered Google and all the search engines with your name, with hundreds and hundreds of reviews, positive reviews written about you. You just went from a startup to a globally understood and known company. All right? So you go and you make sure, like I said, you buy all those domain names. Now, the other beautiful thing is no one can really ever write negative stuff about you. You know why? Because now you've got 20 domains that are organic with your company name already on the first 2 pages of Google. If someone writes something negative, it's going to stick on the 3rd page. So you've also created a bulletproof vest for yourself. You've protected yourself. All right? Do you understand what I mean? These are just basics to establishing a company. So you see, any company can be successful as long as the owner-operator is intelligent. Do you understand? Let me give you a point. I love coconut water. All right. And this is not a product placement campaign, but this is Zico. All right. When the coconut water idea came around, a lot of companies got involved. And you know, what these guys did is exactly what I just said. First of all, what color is their packaging? Anyone notice this? How many times have I told you guys blue, orange, green are the colors of choice? Look at the colors. Secondly, all right, they created proper size bottles. Now, let me teach you guys something else about packaging. All right. If any of you want to run a business, all right, that requires your product to be shelved in other stores, always spend an extra 10 to 20 cents and get oversized packaging in boxes. Big issue and mistake that companies do is they do not get boxes or packaging for their products because they want to save money. Yes, I can sell this without getting a box for it. And I can save 30 cents per product. But why is that a mistake? Let's see how many of you can identify why that would be a mistake. Why would you not want to do that? Why is it better to cut into your profits, all right, and get not a box that's double the size? Because I'll tell you why. Companies, first of all, reserve the main areas for the largest boxes behind their cash. The larger your box, the more space you take on their counters. Now you're advertising everywhere on their counters. Your product is consuming more space than anyone else. You can put more text on it, more shelf space, advertise on it. In fact, now you can partner up if you want in some industries with other companies that are going to pay you to put their product or their lingo or their advertisement on your box, which can actually offset the price of the box. Don't ever cheap out on product placement strategies. All right? Why do I give this info for free? Because this is basics. My business mastery course that's going to be launched in January, Mentor Tips, will turn people into business machines. Like I said, everyone thinks I'm just a Forex individual. You guys don't understand. I know business inside and out. I'm one of the best at what I do. Again, I've said it 1,000 times. I'm not the best when it comes to maybe losing weight or staying in shape, but I'm amazing at business. All right. And for the individuals, if you want to be a part of Mentor Tips, actually the registration seats close completely in the next day or so. If you want to be a part of my company, Mentor Tips, it's $97. You're going to get all this mentorship directly from me. You have to go to getgoldenticket.com. All right. Getgoldenticket.com. So everyone, if you want, just write that address down for everyone. If you guys want to be a part of the Forex, I'm a Forex master. I teach people how to make thousands of dollars a day trading Forex. But in January, I'm launching Business Mastery. So this week, I'm going to be doing a lot of business courses. All right. Now, our program is invite only. It's only open for about a few days a month, and you can get accepted. Otherwise, you cannot get in. And if you want to get in, you got to go to getgoldenticket.com and basically register right now because there's limited seats and I close it off. Everyone knows I close it off. All right. But anyways, when it comes down to businesses, you got to understand it's very simple to run a successful company. Just don't get involved in companies because someone told you about it. Don't get involved because you think it's going to make you a lot of money. Get involved because you have a passion for the subject. You understand what I'm saying to you? And make sure that you do your due diligence properly and you invest your time properly. Like some of the stuff that I've taught you guys right now in the ideas of product placement, size of boxes, etc., etc. You know, this is important stuff. Your domain names, organic domain names. Another thing that you guys must do is try to get a domain name that is maximum 2 to 3 syllables. Don't ever let it surpass that because it's going to be difficult for people to organically find it. All right. Never, ever, 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 ever have the word the, and, if, or, a in your domain name. Ever. It is the worst thing you can do, and it'll ruin your business. All right? It'll ruin your business. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a massive seminar. All right? A massive seminar on how to market like a genius and which software platforms you could use available right now to take a company from nothing to millions of dollars in about 2-3 weeks. All right. Now, this week is going to be basically circled around business. I'm going to teach you guys how to sell like a genius, how to buy like a genius, how to negotiate so well people are going to be terrified of going near you, and how to get anything and everything you want in life simply by using my negotiation and my sales tactics. I know a lot of guys out there claim they're amazing in sales. All right. But I can tell you right now, I'm one of the best there is. All right. because I know how to create a product out of nothing and sell it to billions of people worldwide. All right. And I'm going to teach you guys how to do that this week. Now, remember, your product should be a good product. Never, ever sell a bullshit product. I don't endorse anything that is not a good product. But this week, I'm going to teach you guys the power of negotiation, the power of sales, buying properly. I'm going to basically give you guys an opening, a window this week into the wonderful world of becoming a business tycoon. All right. Now, business mastery is going to be extremely powerful. For example, if this session right now, the last half an hour, you thought it was powerful, or this week's session you think is powerful, imagine having 3 live business seminars a day. Imagine having a 25 module business course. All right. Plus multiple downloads, document downloads, checklists, build your own business contracts, sample NDA, non-circumvention, non-defamation state. I got so many different contracts and documents that I'm going to give away for free with my business mastery course, that again, my business mastery course alone would probably be worth $3,000 to $4,000, but it's included with Forex Mastery. Now again, after this intake, the price is going to be changed and you're going to have to pay individually for every mastery course. Like I said, the people that come in now, okay, the people that come in now will pay $97. They'll get Forex Mastery, which teaches you everything to know about Forex, mastering the markets, trading signals, trade setups, mobile app download, etc. You get the Business Mastery, which is basically teaching you everything about business, the way I do it, how to become a millionaire running any company. You're going to get Software Mastery, which is going to teach the individuals that want to launch software development firms. You're going to get a Real Estate Mastery, which teaches individuals how to become a millionaire in the real estate sector, plus more, all for $97. I am replacing universities with what I'm doing. All right. Now, if you want to get in at the $97 price and don't want to be stuck later on paying $50 for each mastery course, all you got to do is sign up now, because after this week, this intake is over. All right. And you will not be able to get in at $97. You got to go to getgoldenticket.com. getgoldenticket.com right now and register. And I'm just being honest. Everyone knows eventually I'm going to remove this in the next day or so. I'm going to remove the link and you cannot sign up anymore, no matter how many emails you send me. But this week, continue to stay tuned. I'm going to do a powerful seminar tomorrow again. All right. My objective, guys, all right, is to change the world. And I am going to change the world because I am filled with knowledge. I'm going to empower all of you guys. I'm going to teach all of you guys. I'm going to bring all of you guys to a higher state of understanding. I'm going to empower you. I'm going to create positivity. I'm going to create drive, momentum, ambition, diversity, and together as a team, we're going to accomplish everything we want. And if one of our guys makes a mistake and fails, well, we got someone else behind him that's going to help him get up. And that's it. All right. That's how it works. All right. My job is to change as many lives as possible. All right. And I'm telling you, ain't many people out there as good as me at what I do. All right. I'm good in a lot of different aspects of life, in business, in finance, in many things. I won't be launching health mastery anytime soon because I eat a lot of bad food. But I'm telling you right now, this is the best investment you'll ever make. And we give a 30-day money-back guarantee. If in 30 days you haven't made money or you don't like the product, you'll get your money back. It's written right on my site. All right? So if you want to change your life, if you want to be somebody, baby, here's your chance. Here it is right now, right in front of your face. Not many people in this lifetime are going to get the liberty to work with people like myself. I'm not trying to impress you, but I'm trying to impress upon you, all right, that I do know what I'm doing. I've got thousands and thousands of individuals, all right, that follow me every single day and get advice, all right, that essentially get advice and I change their lives. Let me change yours. I'm charging next to nothing to give you tens of thousands of dollars worth of material. All right? Now, if you're a part of Mentor Tips and you've made money already, say I. Let everybody know. If you've made money right now, press 1 or say I. Let everybody know how legit our system is. All right? This ain't a joke. The only joke is that eventually you're going to go broke. You want to know why? Because up your ass, you're blowing smoke. So you want to go broke? You want to be a joke? You want to give yourself a stroke? I don't. I want to be rich. I want to make it to the top. I am going to make it to the top. Let's do it, baby. Come on. Come on. What is it going to take for you to change your life? Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go right now. Come on, everybody. I want everybody to get together, be one community, one team. Let's start making money. Let's change our lives in 2016, baby. Because all it takes is the proper mindset, proper coach, proper team, proper family. And I'm telling you, baby, your life's going to change. All right? I love you. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.